will be those distractions. It's not telling you that those things that are meant to drift you apart from your focus will not be there. But you yourself have a place. You have a responsibility to play in setting them aside. Let me shock you. Do you know that Jesus took wasted? Let me show you. In the book of James, chapter 1, verse 14. It says, but every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lusts. That's what the scripture says. Everyone is drawn away. What's that your own lust that drives you away, that drifts you away from it? You know that when Jesus Christ finished fasting, the devil came and tried to drift him. Do you remember the story? After Jesus fasted, you would assume that after fasting, there is power and the devil should not even be close at all. But the devil came, and he came to tempt him. But did he go with the lust? The devil put different things before him. Bow, turn this to bread, change this. But because Jesus Christ had a focus, he looked at him and said, no, these ones are too small. These ones are not the things that should distract you. The things that are drawing you away from what you should focus on are your own. You know that there are some, I tell people, when we stand and we form, and you start saying, God forbid, I can never sing like that. There are some things that are not your own lust. There are some people here, your dead body cannot be caught smoking, because that is not your own lust. For some of you, when they put ordinary meat inside pot, the lust to steal that meat surpasses smoking. That's your own lust. Or maybe when money is there, your whole body begins to shake. Hey, money. But those are things that the devil will push at you to distract you. You need to understand that you are not to succumb to those lusts. You have to keep on. Let me give you an instance. When you look at those who build houses, if you've engaged in construction before, you'll notice that when you employ the services of a builder, they start well. The main person, the professional, starts with the foundation. And it gets to a certain stage, he feels that I have finished the foundation. They now oftentimes leave the block setting with ordinary laborers. At that point in time, they start chasing other businesses. They have left your own business. They believe that they have done it to a certain stage. So they go about other things. They then get drifted from your work. And that's when you start seeing laborers. They set wall. Instead of the wall to go straight, the wall is bending. If you now get people who are into construction, like my father-in-law, they will now start telling you have to pull down that whole wall to start again. And over 80% of collapsed buildings, look at them. Most of them don't collapse from the foundation. It's the rubbish setting and the rubbish pillaring that often make those things come down. It shows that most times they started well, but along the line, don't worry about this. Just do this. Just do this. They start reducing standards. The setting that should go this way changes. The rod, what do you call it? A rod that are supposed to be so mm. Let's reduce it. Let's use this one. And the whole thing collapses. Basically because of drifting. Most people begin with passion. They receive revelation. They start with energy, but over time, distractions increase, priorities shift, and momentum weakens. Have you noticed that when you are about to write exams, sleep resets you? You have exam tomorrow. To read, sleep will come. Finish that exam tomorrow. You will find sleep you will see. You will watch movie. For those who watch movies, you will watch movie till the next morning. You will not find sleep. But let them tell you exam is tomorrow. The kind of sleep that will catch you, they will ask you, you've never slept before. And the same thing happens when you want to carry your Bible or you want to pray. The kind of sleep that you have been struggling with, that you have not been able to get. Say, okay, since sleep has evaded me, I'm going to start praying. I'm going to read the scriptures. You won't finish the second verse. You are gone. Because the devil knows that it's that focus that I don't want you to have. And you need to understand that this drift is usually not sudden. It doesn't come suddenly. It comes gradually. It sneaks in like a thief in the night. It comes as a suggestion. And before you know it, you are gone. You will notice that people hardly ever abandon purpose suddenly. It's not an instant thing. You just see that the zeal is no longer there. They just start pulling back. Maybe don't let me go today. No, I don't think I want to do it today. Maybe tomorrow. Then you start postponing things that you want to do. That's how it works. And before you know it, you just find yourself not doing it again. You find yourself far away from what God has said you should do. Tell yourself, I will return today. Wake up, tell yourself, I will return today.
I will return today.